treats in and they have to dig for them?
Yeah, you
Not
can
let
let
them
them
go?
off.
Okay.
You can just let them off. Oh, here, let me take this for you.
Yeah, he didn't hold the leash in his mouth with you either, which I was surprised at because he likes to do that.
Yeah. The way around that is to get a choke collar, not to use as a choke collar, but to use as an extension. So you would clip one end onto the collar
Mm-hmm.
and the other end onto the chain, and they don't like to do
Like the
chain
middle.
too much.
Okay.
So that, the other thing is just to wait for him to stop
Mm-hmm.
and reinforce that. Our job is to teach at this age, is to teach them what we want them to do. And we do that with positive reinforcement. It's like awesome money. Somebody hands you $10 every time, you know, you sit. You're gonna sit a whole lot more. Okay? So, let me give you something to. So that is, that's sort of what we do, and that's how dogs learn. The important part is to teach them what you want them to do, because you can put yourself on it. No doesn't work. If the dog doesn't, it's like, okay, no, what now? What do you want? You know. So teach them what you want. Then you train them in that, and you make a habit, because that's what we're doing. We're just making a habit, and then you end up with a dog that will offer you behaviors that you want. Offered behavior is way more powerful than a cued behavior. An offered behavior tells you the dog understands what you want him to do.
And they do it before you ask.
Yeah, you
Is that
don't
what you
have,
mean by
yeah,
cued? Okay.
you don't even have to ask. You know, the dog knows how to act, and that's what you. That way you're not micromanaging the dog. So these are snuffle mats, the ugly blue one, the ugly green one, and the gray one. These are, I don't know, $15, $16 on Amazon. They're absolutely great. He's very bold. He's a bold dog. He's not shy. Sticking your head in a box in a strange room takes a lot of courage, and that was a bold move. So that's pretty cool. That's nice. Shy dogs are, you know, tough. They're tough. So he's pretty bold, and he went right there and did that. So these are inexpensive. They're easy. You know, you could put cheese in there. You could put his kibble. See, I left the blue one out fully, and the green one's in a bowl. You could put his kibble in there and feed him that way, and not even worry about the bowl. They go right in the washing machine. I just turn them upside down in the garbage can and then stick them in the washing machine. He really, really, really likes them. I like to put the gray one out, even though it's Haven's, because so that you know, oh, you don't have to get something ugly. You can just look around on Amazon on snuffle mats, and you'll see hundreds. So you can get one that goes with your decor and doesn't clash too badly. But these are great. Shredded cheese, kibble.
I see your Cheerios. Our trainer
Cheerios.
gave him Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, I don't do honey
You
nut.
do the plain ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They don't need the sugar.
Okay. I had wondered about that.
No,
but
they
he
don't
did
need
Honey
the
Nut.
sugar. They don't need the sugar. They don't need to adapt to sugar. You know, and it's like us, you know, those taste buds. Our taste buds for sweets are really powerful.
Yeah, it's
You know?
yeah.
So
It's addictive.
So this is a licky nap, as is that is a licky nap.
Okay.
So
I've seen those too. Haven't
Yeah.
gotten them yet.
they're absolutely great. And I really like them when I'm looking for cooperative care with grooming.
Okay.
So the dog is engaged,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're going to start to gradually touch the dog in different places. So the dog starts to understand that every spot is a fine spot for you to touch.
Okay.
Okay.
And he's actually been, overall, I think he has been very good about that. Because they groomed him before we got him.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't his first time.
He's so cute.
Thank you.
He's so cute.
Yeah, you forget the puppy days, or like you forget the baby days. Now, what did you use on that licky
I
mouth?
use baby food, but you can get some. Kong will have something. You know, they have like a sweet potato mixture.
Mm-hmm.
They have that awful cheese whiz. I just used it's turkey baby food,
Turkey baby food.
Yeah.
Okay.
and he really likes it. And this is the spot where I start to work around his face.
Okay.
So you need to not have a goal. Your goal is not to get the eye booger out. Your goal is to have cooperative care when you need to groom around the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So to get that, you do things slowly. And if the dog backed away from me, that is a no.
Okay.
So then you know, okay, I've got to break that down into a smaller behavior. What can I do? Oh, I can just reach. I'll just reach at first.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, I'll gradually get to where I touch and it's really quick. But he doesn't seem to mind it at all. Fluffy little thing, you're just so happy. You are so happy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So I just want to touch around his face.
Mm-hmm.
As he learns that that's pleasurable instead of, you know, like scary. Because they don't know, you know, it's like the vet's office. They don't know what's going to happen. They are totally in the dark, and it's scary, especially with all the smells in the vet office. But here, we just want to slowly start to get around the eyes. And where are you, puppy? Where are you? Yes. Do you see that? Isn't that nice? Yeah, that's nice. Yes. I see it, but we just don't know where to go. Huh?
There's too many choices.
So many choices. Yes. Yes. So I can do this and watch him closely and learn where it's going to be. Yeah. What a good boy. Yeah. Yeah. He seems pretty tolerant.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I think so.
I was shocked.
And
honestly,
he's really tolerant when he's got something that food he's engaged in.
Mm-hmm.
These this is the sweet potato. This is a peanut butter. It's Kong fillings, you know, but you can definitely use it on licky mat. You could on a licky mat you could put Greek yogurt with a little unsweetened applesauce,
Oh, okay.
and you know you could put that on there. So you are something else, buddy. I love it. So I put a box that Jeff Bezos sent me. I put some Cheerios and some liver in a little dehydrated liver. I put a couple of toys in there, and I put the paper in there. So,
He likes Jeff Bezos' boxes.
yeah,
He likes to chew on them.
yeah. Well, you know, who cares? As
Yeah.
long as he's not chewing on your table
Furniture.
legs. Yeah. Dogs don't think there's any reason to have anything unless you're able to chew it.
Mhm.
That's it. Everything is a chew toy.
Mhm.
It's a chew toy. Now, that doesn't have as many goodies as this. And this is like a powder. I get, this is my dog's favorite treat. It's just dehydrated beef liver. You
Okay,
know.
I was going to ask you about that. Can I take a picture
Yes,
of
you
it?
can.
Okay.
So this is like $36. This
Thank
is
you.
not cheap.
But it's
there's-
just little small pieces?
But there's little small pieces, but then when you get down to the bottom, you get this dust, which goes really well. Sprinkle a little bit in.
Okay, so that's what's in the
Yeah,
green,
that's
the
what's in
brown
there,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
And they also have dehydrated chicken,
Uh-huh.
which works really well. And I use Happy Howie's meat rolls. And I don't have one out here. I can get one before. It's about this long.
Mm-hmm.
It lasts 2 weeks in the refrigerator. And I cut it up into small, bite-sized pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you have a training tool. You know?
Okay.
Use Cheerios where you can, but this is a little more high value.
Okay.
Okay? What do you think? Are you done? Are we done? Oh, you're so good. You're so good. Yes, you are. Here it is. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. So you know down, huh? Do you
A
know
lot of
down?
times I don't have to say a word. I'll just point if he's sitting.
Yeah. They learn hand cues fast.
Okay.
So that's
And then I was playing around with him because I'd seen something on one of my videos to take them from the down position to the sit position and back to the down position. So we've been practicing that
Good
a little
boy.
bit.
So do you know who you're looking at, whose videos you're looking at?
Well, I'll watch Cesar Milan some, but he's addressing issues a lot of times that we don't have.
Yeah.
And then there's a lady, I can't remember her name. There's several.
So the best
But yeah, tell me the best ones.
the
to
best trainers on the internet are Sharig Patel, Chirag, Sharig Patel, Kiko Pup, and
watch. What is that?
hmm?
What is that? Kiko?
Kiko, K-I-K-I-P-U-P, Kiko, maybe K-I-K-O. Oh, I have to look. And then Kim Palermo.
I
She's
think I may have watched her.
yeah. So those are folks that there's nothing that they put on the internet that, you know, isn't of value. So
Okay.
that's very cool about them. And take this because we want to get started here. Yeah, we have to work now. Are you a toy dude, huh?
Very much so.
Do you like toys? Nope.
Guess he's a food dude right now.
He's a food dude right now. Let's see if we can encourage him. Okay. How about Mr. Bunny? Mm-hmm. How about Mr. Bunny? Yeah. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. And I like to have about 5 tricks that the dog knows. Sit, down, spin, touch, a chin rest. And then every time the dog asks me to use my opposable thumbs, I have a behavior I want him to perform first. So Monday would be sit, Tuesday would be down, Wednesday would be spin. So each day it's a different behavior, and every time he wants out, you tell him sit or you tell him down, and then you're not the dollar store, because people tend to rely on sit, and sit gets boring. So I'll give you an example. I want you to stand on one leg and sing happy birthday. Okay, so the first day you're into it, you're enthusiastic, you're giving it your all. The second day, not as enthusiastic, but willing to, I mean, it's a matter of pride now. Day 29, you no longer care about that. Okay, so it's sort of like sit loses its value.
I gotcha.
Because it's used all the time. So having about 5 tricks that you can get the dog to do is absolutely, it's blissful. And then, because they ask us to use our opposable thumb all the time.
I hadn't really thought about that.
Yeah, I know. People don't think of it that way. But does he like to chew?
Yes, he does.
This is a gorilla root. Oh no, it's not as good as the liver. Huh? What do you think of it?
A gorilla root?
A gorilla, it's the root of a tree. And, but if he doesn't engage with it, he probably won't.
Yeah, we've got him some bully sticks, and he seems to like those.
Oh yeah, bully sticks. I only get 1, maybe 2 a month. That's why I like the gorilla root.
It lasts longer.
Well, it lasts forever. I mean, that gorilla root I have out here has had a lot of dogs chew on it, and it keeps on ticking. This is a medium. The large is huge, but this is not, and you get 2. I think they're about $25. All right, I want to start with a little. And this I use for the biting phase.
Now, what is that?
Washcloths with strapping tape. Go to Walmart, get yourself some washcloths, and then strapping tape.
Now, that's different than packing tape?
Yeah, you see how
Does it
it's
have
reinforced?
a string in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, it's reinforced. So that's what you give them. You teach them this is not appropriate to chew, this is appropriate to chew. And you just keep on doing it until they get it.
Okay.
It is not, it takes dogs different amounts of time to learn different things.
So sorry.
That's okay. So it's not, hello, buddy.
You got his attention.
You can try it, and if the dog doesn't do it, that's still okay. That's okay. Are you going to find that lucky mat, huh? Because if you don't, Hannah will find it after you're gone. All right, so I like to teach. I don't like to use cues, but in recalls we're teaching him the word. And whenever you introduce a word, some oral cue, the dog should already be doing it. Okay? That's how they'll start to associate that word with the movement. So I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to tuck, come, and then I'm going to toss out a little treat that way. And then I'm going to start like this way. Tuck, come, and he's already coming, so I'm not saying the word before he's tuck, come. The lovely part about this is it is a single person can teach the word, can teach the behavior. And the other one I do I have everyone involved. So, split your chairs a little bit for a second.
I'll move mine just a little bit.
There we go. And everything you're going to do, I like Happy Howie because they don't crumble in your pocket.
Yeah, that way, then you end up with dust in your pocket.
Dust in your pocket. These don't crumble, so I really like these. So, get it? So somebody call, pup, pup, pup.
Pup, 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 pup.
Pup, 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 pup. Yeah, good, yeah. Okay, go.
Pup, 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 pup.
It's all right. That's right. Just keep on calling. Pup, pup,
Pup,
pup,
pup,
pup.
pup, 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 pup. Come here. Pup, pup, pup. Pup, 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 pup. Pup, pup.
Put your hand down on the floor so
Pup,
that
pup.
when he sees you.
Pup, pup, pup. Pup, pup, pup. Pup,
Okay.
pup, pup.
All this is he has me as
Pup, 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 pup.
his resource.
Pup.
There you go.
Pup, pup.
Drop it on the floor. Yeah. Oh, you got to do it when he's looking.
Pup, 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 pup.
Pup, pup.
Good. Good.
I
And
think you're
Martha.
right because I
Pup,
give
pup.
him treats when he does something.
Yeah.
Pup, pup.
And mark it, what do you mean
Pup,
by
pup.
that? Good job?
Mark
Or
it.
yes.
Yeah. Good. Or yes. I know.
Okay.
If you say a lot of people say good
Pup, pup.
dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as long as it's what's coming out of your mouth. The marker word has to come on the heels of the behavior.
And
the
then
treat
the treat.
does not.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes after you mark it.
Pup, pup.
Move your feet a little bit, George.
Pup, 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 pup.
There you go. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Yes, baby, good. There
What
he is.
marker word do you want to use? Yes, good. What about good? We'll use
Yeah, good.
good. Pup, pup. Pup, pup.
Sit forward just a
Pop,
little. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Good.
There you go. And I would drop it on the floor for this.
Okay.
So,
Pup, pup. Pup, pup. Pup, pup. Pup, pup. Pup, pup.
good.
Good boy.
There you go. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, good boy. Yeah. So this is what you use. Go ahead.
Pup, pup, pup. Pup, pup, pup. Pup, pup, pup. Pup, pup.
There you go.
Good.
So this will be something that the two of you can do, and he'll go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I call your emergency call, because when the dog has caught something more interesting than you, which is an
Pretty much
amazing amount of
everything.
things, then come is not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
The cue is not going to work. But pop, 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 in an excited voice that goes up at the end like bingo,
Okay.
you know, something like that. And I sit forward,
Okay.
and then when I mark it and drop the treat, I sit back. And this is when he door dashes the front door and he's out and about.
Pup, pup.
This is a fun game to play with him,
Mhm.
okay? Because you're making it a game.
Okay.
And he gets reinforced every time. So reinforcement can be anything. It can be negative or positive. It doesn't matter. That's why we ignore behaviors we don't want.
Good job. You're supposed to say good job.
That's all right. Say good job. Whatever you're used to saying is perfect.
Pup, pup. Pup, pup. Pup, pup.
There you go.
Good boy.
So when you reinforce a behavior, the behavior increases. So that is, if the dog has an unwanted behavior and it's like continuing to do it and it grows, then you have to figure out, how am I reinforcing this behavior?
Papa.
Good.
Papa. Good job.
There you go. So that is, so that's why we ignore. We ignore what we don't want. It's the exact opposite of old school dog training where you ignored the dog when it was quiet, when it started to bark, you turned around and yelled at it. You know, it's the exact opposite of that. So you ignore what you don't want and wait. You stay connected to the dog until you have a behavior you can reinforce. The more you reinforce the sit in front of you, the more they'll do it. So it is just amazing. He has nice attention. Let me see this. Oh yes, what a good boy. Yeah, very nice. So he gets used to it.
Okay.
Just going to get used to it. You don't have the goal of cleaning his eyes. You have to remember, I do not have a goal here. I'm going to be patting his head and his ears, and suddenly my thumbs are going to go down where I would normally have a washcloth going. And get him used to that touch. Okay? And then, as he gets really used to that touch and he doesn't mind it in any way, shape, or form, then you can take a small piece of cloth and put it on your thumb or your finger and start to let him feel that. That is what that feels like. Dry. Don't need, and gradually he will begin to accept it. Which is what you want. I had a Shih Tzu for several years, and I had to do his eyes every day, and he was just miserable about it. But, you know, slow but sure, and it took me months, but I made sure that whatever we were doing in the grooming department was pleasurable. He found it. So this is a great one for picking up the front paw, touching the nail, picking up the back paw, touching the nail, getting them ready. I know you're going to have a professional groomer, but you still want to be able to, you want to go around their eyes, you want to be able to look in their ear. And as long as he's not pulling away from you, he's accepting that from you. Okay? It's a really nice dog. And because when they get an ear infection, that is not the time to teach. But you know, you want to pick up the ear for a while, and then you want to have a flashlight and pick up the ear and look in. You want all of those things. So, and he's really cute. I think I would have him. We'll do a hand motion because people will reach down and pet a dog like this, and a lot of dogs find that very threatening. So when they get reinforced for letting that movement happen, then you're not going to have a growl and snap or a bite, you know. So that's a good thing. All right, so you done?
He's like, this is great. You took me to a party, Mom.
Good boy. Okay, you don't even want that. Hey, come here. Good boy. Yeah, good job. Good job. Okay, go ahead. Reach down. Reach down and touch his collar. There you go. Now mark that and give him a treat.
Good. Yeah, I'm out of treats.
Okay, well, let me get you some.
Are you out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good boy. These are about $5 a roll.
Oh, so this is the meat roll.
This is the meat
Okay.
roll. It doesn't have a ton of
Thank you.
ingredients in it, which I like. And
He's licking his lips. He's like, this is fantastic.
yeah,
This
but
is
you can do this with Cheerios too.
Okay.
Here I tend to use a higher value
Uh-huh.
treat because he's in a strange place.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to get as much information to you and as much of an example to you as I can so that you can practice it at home.
Okay.
So you can call him by name, and when he gets to you, reach down, touch his collar, tell him good job, and treat him. Okay? So that's your order of, and I will pick this antecedent up. so it will no longer distract him. Hey buddy, did you see this? Get it.
Tuck. Tuck.
There you go. Very nice.
Good boy. It's behind you.
And he's young. He doesn't quite. You have to place the treat so that he sees it.
I've learned that.
He will be like sharp about this in a few more weeks. You're not going to have to, but you have to sort of baby them in the beginning.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
And now treat.
No, I gave him one, give him another
Oh, okay. Did you say good job before you
Mhm.
treated? Okay, good.
when he was coming to me.
All right, good. So,
Tuck. Tuck.
so this is just reaching for the collar.
Good boy.
This is just he seems to be fine with it. So now we'll do a little, good job. So this is a hand touch. Good job. Good job. So,
You missed one.
that's all right. That's just youth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a butterfly.
Yeah. Squirrel.
Squirrel. There you go.
Here, Papa.
Put your hand down.
Papa?
When he's take the treat out of your hand. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Now treat him. Yeah. Very nice.
I've been making him sit before I give him a treat. So should I continue that or
That's
it's
the
up to
dollar
me?
store.
Okay, that's dollar store training. Okay.
Same thing. It's $1. I wonder how much this costs. It's $1. Well, now we have $1.25 at the dollar store.
Here, Tuck. Tuck, Tuck.
Yeah, good. So I like to keep them focused on me. Do both hands 1 to 3 inches from his nose. Next week we'll do 3 to 6 inches. The week after we'll start to move them around. So you can just have a hand motion and move this dog, which is really nice. And this is really nice. Like my boxer sleeps with me, and he'll stay in bed after I get up. And so I want to make my bed, so I do touch from across the room. He gets off the bed, comes over, sticks his nose on my hand, say good boy, and I treat him.
Because he'll do that with down usually. I want to work on we used to say crate up to our last golden retriever, and the trainer used kennel. And he does not necessarily follow that very well. Like I have to like put treats to get him in it.
Oh, I got you. So you want a little crate training. We're gonna do it this way.
Yeah, just to get them in the crate. Sometimes are better than others. It just depends.
Well, whenever I put them in the crate, I like to put something self-soothing in there with them.
He's got like a little bunny. He's got a big one that's in his nighttime crate, and then a small one.
And he doesn't destroy them, right?
No, he just sleeps
Very
with them.
nice, very nice. So then that's a perfectly acceptable.
Okay. And I think that must have
We're
been
not
what
gonna
the
close
trainer
it, we're gonna
did.
leave it open.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, but we
Okay.
tried to play pin with him, and it didn't work. He
Okay.
climbed out.
Yeah. Well, you have to teach him everything. Come on. Come on. Yes. Good boy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you came the wrong way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. So you just want to make this fun until it just becomes normal. Yes.
So, should I continue doing the treat thing in?
You have a wire kennel.
It's more like
Like
the
the
bottom
plastic
pet porter.
So there's, do you have little vents on the side like this one? Or,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. So then you can just drop the, you can just
Okay.
drop it right on through.
Yeah, what you looking for?
But I would talk. Just lead them into the kennel.
With your hand and then treat him.
You see how good that hand touch is.
I understand it now. I wasn't sure at first,
I know.
but I understand.
It comes into. Good boy. Good job. Good job. Good job. Oh, what a good boy you are. All right, let's go out and try it again. So rather than saying kennel and expecting him to go in, I'm going to lead him in with my hand. Not the hand that has the treats, but it can smell of treats.
Okay.
Okay, and that's fine. So, and I'm going to do it both directions. Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. Yeah, what a good boy. Yes. And I'm going to leave it open
Okay.
for now.
Mhm.
We'll gradually get to closing it.
Mhm.
Learners tell you when they're ready to make the next move because they'll be fluent in it. They'll offer the behavior. They'll be fluent in it. And yeah, that's it. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. What a good boy. Yeah, what a good boy. Very nice. Very nice. Yes. Very nice. So now I'm outside. He laid down, he's comfortable in there. I'm outside
It's
now.
magic.
That would have gone better if I had put a mat in there that didn't have treats back. What a good boy. What a good boy. Yeah. What a good boy. What a good boy. So I'm not going to do it from over. I'm going to do it from, yeah. Hey, do you want a little something to lay on? I saw that you liked laying down. Let's do, good boy. Yeah. Oh, good boy, good boy. Yes, that smells of so many people. Good boy. Yeah. Whoops, you're standing on it, Tootsie. Okay, let's see if I can get it this way. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. tell good job is not my marker word. You and, oh good. I'm going over because when the dog offers a sit, that is reinforced hand to mouth. My hand, your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Stay there, don't move. The treat is coming to you.
Mm-hmm.
Get it is go run after the treat and come back to me. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. So that is, and then down I just put it between their paws.
Mm-hmm.
With down. Okay, so now I'm going to have you pick a word that tells Tuck that it's over. It can be free or that's it, it's over.
What works for you? Free?
Whatever you want, tell me.
Okay, so free. And we are teaching that word. There's no treats outside of pen. Okay, that's not all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you're going to train this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're going to teach him this. So treats can rain down in there,
Mhm.
especially Cheerios. And then you're going to give him a release word. Good boy. That so that he understands and doesn't just get up and go. If you don't teach a release word, he'll release himself. Boy, yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Free. Good boy. Good job. Yeah. But no treats. You can give him a little. And then I want him to go back in. Turn around and go back in. That's why no treats are out here.
Mm-hmm. Because then what would be the motivation?
Mm-hmm. Good boy. See, this is mat work. He gets it right away.
Mm-hmm.
It's like go to mat, go to place. Put a mat down for him so he has somewhere to. 3 or 4 cookies, treat, and then free. Yeah, what a good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. And if they don't understand what you're asking for, make it clear to them. You can help them out. There's nothing that says they can't be helped out. They can be helped. Good boy. Look at you and your little bed. Yeah, oh, good boy.
Now he does like a little bed like that.
Yeah.
So we've got one upstairs, like in our bedroom. He doesn't sleep in the bedroom, but when I'm in there doing stuff, sometimes he'll lay there. Other times he'll go to the corner and lay.
So, if I was going to teach you go to place or mat work, this is exactly the same thing.
Okay.
This is it. This is crate training.
Mm-hmm.
You make a game out of the crate,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And then you teach a release word.
Okay.
And know that it takes, words are not their jam. If you're using words, it's not going to happen as quickly. But some words you have to kind of use. But then I used a hand gesture.
Mm-hmm.
And so go ahead. He's on the mat.
Mm-hmm.
I would.
So should I go in or
Yeah, go
outside?
ahead in and treat him. Yeah, and on the floor until he
What, me or
No,
just?
you. Oh, he's in a sit, so you can do hand and mouth. Yeah. Yeah. Now walk out and tell him free.
Free.
Make a little
Free.
wiggly for him out there.
Free.
Yeah, good boy. What a good boy.
Oh,
Yes.
good talk. Yeah.
So all you're doing is teaching a behavior. I want you to do this, and after we get some treats here, I want you to do that. It's this or that. So, oh, what a good
Do
boy.
you get to do it now?
And look how there's no problem here. Hmm?
I got them.
You got it. So maybe 3 treats on the mat, and then free. Tell him good job.
Good
before
job.
you put it down. Now put it down.
Good job.
So good job now, and
Good
then
job.
put it down. Yeah. Good
So
job.
good job first, then treat second.
Good job. Oop. Good job.
Yeah, he took that very well. Now walk out and coax him out with your free word.
Free. Free.
Yes, what a good boy.
Free.
Move your feet
Free.
a little bit toward. Make it
Free.
exciting. Dogs are totally addicted to movement.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's
So if I start moving when I need to get him out of the neighbor's yard with the high pitched.
run the other way.
Well, what I'll do, what I've done sometimes is, if he won't come out, like when I'm leaving a room, I'm just like, I'm leaving, and I'll close the door, and then open it, and he's right there, and then he comes
And
out.
he's right there, yeah.
Free.
Well, behavior has consequences.
Free. Free.
Start to walk this way.
Free. Food. Free.
So all we're doing is magnetizing the dog to the crate. So these exercise pens are really nice because you can hook them up to the crate. And then the dog has more than the crate. But you guys are home all day, right?
I'm home a good bit, and we had gotten, not this exactly, but we had gotten something, and I just left it open for him to go in and out, and I had his crate inside, and then after several days of that, I closed the door, we were getting ready, we were up at the front door, and the next thing we knew, he came bebopping, and so he had climbed out of it like a ladder.
Yeah, yeah. You have to teach them to respect. They're going to be a climber. You have to teach them to respect this. But it makes it a little more stable if you put the crate right there, and
So he can choose to go in the crate
Yeah,
or have more room.
or he can have more room. But if you're home all the time, I mean, that's really for people that work.
Well, you know, there's
I
sometimes
don't mean you don't work. I mean
if
you work outside of the home.
you know, if we have people in the house and let's just say they don't like dogs, you know, we could put in there. And I've got like a playpen area where the pen was, and I'd gotten one of those mats that I put his crate on. And
Okay.
so a lot of times he'll go there
Okay.
and just sit
And
and
just sit.
play.
Yeah.
Or he'll run from
Free.
there to my office where he has like a little doggy bed. In the mornings especially he has zoomies, and so he'll run from there with a toy to my office and
Okay.
then go back and run with another toy to my office.
I'm going to send you the information on that work. You can just put crate work. You can just
Okay.
put that in there. He's very amenable to it.
Mm-hmm.
He's very amenable to it. You want to get this behavior with you in the room solid, and then with you a distance away, And then and also adding duration, not the same time you add distance, but adding duration, and you gradually get yourself out of the room. You stay maybe in the doorway, but you're out of the room, so that you can move right back in here if it looks like he's going to falter and knock the pen over. I like to use a whelping pad under crates.
Okay.
Whelping pads are washable. They're really easy if the dog, has an accident on it. They are really nice, and they're cushioned, and you can get them big enough so that you can have it underneath, so your floors don't get destroyed. Or if you have carpet or rugs, that doesn't get destroyed. What are you doing? What are you doing, huh, buddy? You like this, huh? Yes, you do. You like it. Yes. Oh, you like it. Yeah. All right. So, mat, touch, and touch, collar grab. Yeah, what happens is at about 6 months they go into adolescence, okay? At 5 months, their willingness to accept novel or new things really diminishes. So it's like with wolves, the moment they're out, they trust no one, but dogs, you've got about 5 months to introduce them to everything you can possibly introduce them to. That's a pleasurable experience. And then they are accepting of things. Like I have a German Shepherd coming that, barks and lunges at everybody. German Shepherds that bark and lunge are scary looking dogs. But, yeah, that's good. Perfect, good job, yeah. So, you don't have to hide like this, because when treats go up, dogs go up. Just put your hand
they're just
down.
he's following my hand, okay.
Just let him, schmutz, which is a very technical term, schmutz your hand. Do you get it? Yeah, they're gonna, and you just keep your fist closed until they stop. And that's how you start to teach leave it. So rather than you trying
Change
to,
my whole
because
body.
you can't hide it. You cannot hide from their nose. They know. They know.
That's why he's over here, because I still have some in my hand.
Yeah, and I still have some in my pockets. But yeah, that's just, their noses are incomparable. Their eyes, they see infrared, they can take in ultraviolet, that they see better at dusk and dawn than we do, because they take in that ultraviolet light, and they have a shiny lens back there, so more light goes out, so they see better at dusk and dawn than we do. Their ears, they can hear your car blocks away. Who knows how many blocks? 5, 10, it's blocks away. You can check it out one day. And they'll get up and start, letting everyone know, Mom's coming.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that so much with him yet, but like if our Ring doorbell rings on our phones, he has that association already.
Yeah, does he bark, or he's fine with it, good.
So far he is.
Okay.
Really the main times when he barks would be when he goes into the kennel and I leave. Or sometimes if I'm going outside without him, he'll be at the front door and he might jump up and look out of our door at me and bark a little bit.
That's called FOMO. Fear of missing out.
Okay, I would agree with that. He's like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm not with you.
Wait a second. So, close the door so he can't see. Leave him with something that he'll be entertained by, a licking mat, a snuffle mat, you know, his little rabbit. So he has something self-soothing for those times that you're not there.
Okay.
I think that's important. The licking mats, you can get them at Walmart, but they've got like 5 little suction cups.
Mm-hmm.
The red one has the whole back side is a suction cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
So and just a little water and then. But these are flat,
Okay,
and as
so they're
long
for the
as he,
floor.
as long as he doesn't eat this. Oh, and you know what it is, don't you? You want a little lick? That's so special. Yes, that's so special. You really like that. So you're going to do mat
Got a
work.
little tail.
So with Cheerios, do your kennel work. Do 10 Cheerios, and then tell the dog free. So open that crate door. Not you,
Oh,
not now,
not
but
right,
when
okay.
you're trained.
So you trained me already.
I know. Open the crate door and bungee it to one of, so that it doesn't close on him. Because what you don't want when you're teaching a behavior is for the dog to have an experience that's unpleasant. All behavior is associated with an emotion. The only way to change a behavior is to change how the dog feels about the emotion. You have pretty much a blank slate here, plus a very nice dog. And he's learning. He's learning every moment of every day. You're going to decide what he's learning. Training dogs, we have to change some of our habits, which is extremely difficult. But we want them to change their habits. So it's sort of a wash that way. But
Well, we're doing things different with him than we've done with our other
with all the
dogs.
others, yeah. Yeah.
This we've not done before.
Yeah.
You know, we sent him off to training, and then he came back.
Yeah.
That didn't really work that well.
No.
I've taken them to the kennel club training in the garage, and you know, that didn't really work well because there was a Jack Russell Terrier antagonizing my 80-pound golden retriever. So,
Well, I like to have a young puppy learn privately, because what I'm doing is I'm teaching you your mechanics that are going to make you effective, and you're practicing so I can coach you. I can work with the dog a little bit, and then I can coach you, and then you're going to go home and do homework. But none of the homework is a lot of time, you know. Like the hand touch, I would do 5-6 treats, and then it's over, and you know, give him a maybe play with him, or give him a nice rub.
It's like, where's my treat?
Yeah, I know, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy, yeah. But he takes to this right away. It's going to be easy. When you train a search and rescue dog, it takes about 6 months for the dog to learn to do 100 acres out in the wilderness, to grit it. It takes about 6 months. It takes at least 2 years for a dog handler. At least 2 years. Because they have so much more information than we have. I mean, we think we can string words together, so that makes us smarter than dogs. We don't compare. They have every other sense. they've got us beat on it. We have opposable thumbs, and
Well, I just think about what they can do, like the bomb dogs and the drug dogs and like cadaver dogs and search and rescue. It's just amazing.
yeah, I had one shepherd that did human remains detection. I had a second shepherd that did historical human remains. So the only thing he would recognize is human bones or teeth. None
As
of
opposed to
sticky
decaying
stuff,
Okay.
yeah. The decomp,
Mm-hmm.
which
That's
was
interesting.
normally either a placenta if you could get it, or
Mm-hmm.
liposuction, you know.
Interesting.
And you had to beg for it. So, I would, whenever I had to have blood, I would talk to the technician and get a couple of vials.
Train vials.
Yeah, to put on a rag, so.
Yeah.
This is, the other thing about leaving it open is it gives a dog choice. So you get to do dog's choice. And the more choice you give a dog, the more cooperation you get with a dog. And it doesn't seem like, wow, really? But it's true. You develop a bond and trust with the dog, and they know you're not going to do something that, and you gradually teach the end behavior, but you don't throw it at them.
And this is called a training. This is a training.
We're teaching now.
Well, no, the pen.
Oh, this is a exercise pen,
Exercise pen. Okay.
and this is by Midwest, I think.
Okay.
I always have this upside down. This is by Midwest,
Okay.
and they are a nice gauge of metal. They're not flimsy. They're pretty close to the least expensive ones on Amazon, because you'll see these that are this big, $100, $125. I think this is $70. It's not cheaply made, it's well made. It's a little heavy,
Mm-hmm.
but he would be cute to do
hear somebody?
freestyle with. He heard Haven. Or smelled him, something. So you could do, you could teach him dance moves. Are you a dancer, Lynn?
I am not. Our daughter's more of the dancer than what
Okay.
I am. Now, is that because he's got the poodle in him?
No,
And
he's
the
just that kind of a
acrobats?
dog. He's just
Okay.
that kind of a dog. He'd be adorable doing a little skit, you know. It's called freestyle,
Mhm.
and you teach him to go around you in
Mhm.
either direction. You teach him
Okay.
to go around a pole in either
Okay.
direction, you know, or a cone or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You put it to music. You've got a cute little dance going on.
Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Good boy. Good boy.
There you go. Nice. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. See how that forward motion brings him right? Good boy. Yeah, good job. Yeah,
If I
there you go.
squat on the ground, sort of like what I was doing earlier, when he's not paying attention to me, but I do this and use an excited voice, usually he'll come.
Yeah, I do a smooch, you know, like you would with a horse,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Okay, that was attention
just to
too.
get his attention. They've got great ears. They hear everything.
Oh, he hears. He
Oh,
ignores.
yeah, they've got great ears.
No,
They
he
have-
ignores.
They have great ears.
He has selective hearing like my father.
Hey, do you want to meet Haven? Do you want to meet Haven? Come on in here. I'll let you meet Haven. Come on. Here you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
You don't need a new friend.
Come on, buddy, let's go.
Don't need a new friend.
You'd be nice as the puppy.
Hi, Haven.
So, if you look at Haven's body language, she is the epitome of loose and wiggly, which is what you want to see when you're introducing your dog to another dog. If they're not, loose and wiggly and they're stiff, that's not necessarily good. But this way, and Haven's never met a dog he doesn't like. Even dogs that don't like him. He loves dogs.
Buddy.
He would be fearful of you if you were outside standing and we were walking. He has quirks. All dogs have quirks. What a good boy. Hey, touch. Yeah, very good. Yeah.
They wanna play.
Hey, don't scare him. Come here. Sit. Chin.
Look at your face.
Good boy. Oh my goodness, what happened? Good boy. There you go. Yeah. What do you think? Oh, is that true, huh? Sit.
Does he pass?
Haven. Come here, there's nothing in there. Come here, sit. Come here.
Oh, you know what I have in my hand, don't you?
Come here, sit. Come on. Distraction. Come on. Buddy. Sit. Down. Stand. Good boy.
Wow, that's what we can aspire to.
Do your positions. They take forever to teach. Hey, Haven, down. Sit.
Duck.
Sit. Good boy. That's the hardest thing for them to do, down to sit. That's a hard. You two are so cute.
He can do it.
See
I
what
don't
you-
know if I'm training him right, but
Well, you have an idea now, and you'll get all the information about how to do positive reinforcement, and we'll have the video, and I'll be sending you videos of mat work.
now they want to play. Yeah, they don't want to play. I know.
Haven, don't knock her phone off. Just don't be so schmutzy.
That's okay.
He's a really young. He's a bull puppy. Haven
Oh,
is.
ours is?
Yeah, Haven is a lot of dogs. So. We'll do something for it. Mhm.
I made him sit. Oh, oops.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Down. Sit. Down. Down.
Put your hands to one side.
Okay.
There you go. He's following your hand. Dogs will find the fastest way to get to the treat. So if you're telling him to do something, you've got that treat up there. He hears nothing.
Yeah, I've just gotta go like that. Okay, look at that. That's,
Or
I
ju-
never
well,
thought about
he
it.
knows
Right.
down by verbal cue now.
Yeah, you're so good. Yes, you are.
Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. I've had him about 26, 27 months. He's 8. He was bequeathed to me.
Bequeathed?
My neighbor, one of my neighbors, passed away. And we used to walk all the time. She said, would you take Haven if anything ever happened to him? And I said, yes. And I did.
That means you're a special friend.
He's a nice dog. I mean, I knew him very well before I said yes. And he had been over here many, many, many times. Oh, yeah, those snuffle mats are a hit. So, yeah. Find something else besides a bully stick that he likes to chew.
Okay.
A nylabone, something like that,
Okay.
that's not food. The nylabone, the minute the plastic gets sharp, you have to toss it. So, you know, the minute it starts to look chewed up. The gorilla root doesn't splinter, so
Okay.
they're not, but if he doesn't have any attention on a gorilla root. And the other thing I do is, I have a quizzle, this is called a quizzle, and I freeze mozzarella sticks, and I stick one in there. And that gives them a long time before this softens and they can get it all out. This is West Paw. It's called a quizzle, Q-U-I-Z-L. Yeah, is that your quizzle? Like, no, it's mine. It's mine.
I had wondered how those, like the frozen things
Pop
with
cups.
the mix,
Yes.
you know, how those are.
They're great, as
Oh,
long
they
as they're
are?
not messy.
Well, I was just thinking, well, what if, I mean, they've got to melt, and so, you know, will they melt on our hardwoods, or will he,
Yes.
will he eat it first? So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other little thing I'd gotten recently was this ball that you can charge, and it rolls.
Okay.
So he's been chasing that a little bit, and then if he stops, then it'll make a bird sound, or it'll roll on its own and hit like the baseboards, and then he'll, you know, not for long periods of time because he gets bored with it,
Yeah.
but
Any interactive toy that you can get that you can fill up with Cheerios and put it down and he can nose it and a
Okay.
Cheerio will come out, you know? So those types of things.
okay.
And I had a ball out here when he first came. I had this ball and it has a hole here, so
Okay.
Cheerios fall out.
That's cute.
What do you think, buddy? Shall we go in?
Is he okay?
Let's go. I know, but your job is done. Your job is done.
Oh. Tuck's coming in with you.
Hi, Tuck. My sister would love you. She would love you. Come on, buddy. Tuck. Good boy. That's how you teach. That's how you teach them to reorient to you, which we'll go through next week. I think we'll do some, because that's really important. Reorienting to you no matter what is going on in the environment.
Now, when you mean reorient,
They
you
turn around
mean
and look at you.
to refocus on you
Yeah, they
instead
turn
of
around
the
and,
squirrel.
yeah, instead of the environment.
Okay.
So we'll do several of those. But in the meantime, you've got plenty to do.
I would say we do.
Hand, hand touch, collar grab, mat work. Did we do any, oh, we did recalls. Here we go. Recalls. So, oh, you've got a lot to do. Mat works 10 Cheerios and then a release. And do that 3 times, once a day.
Okay.
It shouldn't take you more than a minute to do that,
Okay.
which is the nice part of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want him doing any half an hour trainings or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I want everything, half an hour trainings come way after, teaching.
Gotcha.
So I want him to, you are, I really like you, yes. I do, I like you, yes. He is too cute. Okay. Doesn't shed.
Not yet.
The groomer said his hair will probably change.
So is he considered apricot or
They called him Champagne.
champagne?
Mm-hmm. So he is an English golden retriever,
Oh, nice.
which the cream on him, is from both, I guess. He's an F1B, so he's 75% poodle, 25%
Yeah.
golden retriever. So we've had 3 golden retrievers, and all 3 have died of cancer.
Oh, yeah.
10 for the first 2, and 8.5 for our last and only female. And I'm like, we've got to do something different. Plus, with me getting older, I wanted a smaller dog.
Yes.
So,
I
and
think
he's a
cancer-
medium.
I think cancer is so prevalent. Dogs have been so overbred. And these types of dogs have been way overpriced.
Oh, I would
They
agree with
became the
rage,
rage,
Yeah.
And so people could ask more for them. So, but his mom and dad, did they do any AKC stuff? Were they titled?
I would think the poodle is. Now you can't title a golden doodle, can you?
Well, they have their purebred things, and then
Mhm.
they have things that I don't think you can. I don't think they've accepted a doodle
Okay,
yet.
I don't think so
Yeah.
either. We got him from a lady down in Alabama,
Okay.
and I looked at a lot of different options, and I just sort of liked how she did things
Okay.
and how she presented the dogs, and she did genetic testing on them.
Well, that's important. Yeah.
Temperament testing on them, on each of them.
That's really hard. Temperament testing. It's never right.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I think he was called a mild to moderate energy level dog.
Yes, he's a mild to moderate. He's not a high energy dog.
Which is what we did not want.
That's what you didn't want. Yeah.
So,
So you're gonna have to pee, buddy.
yes. So, I think she did a lot of things well. I've been pleased thus far. We looked at crockett doodles in the upstate, and most of theirs were redder,
Mm-hmm.
that red or a darker apricot, and their face was different.
Yeah.
And I liked his face.
How is his hair going to change?
I don't know. I'm hoping it's gonna stay loose and wavy like that,
Uh-huh.
as opposed to the coarse type curls.
Curls,
And
yeah.
I don't think he'll ever be a coarse type curl
I
guy.
don't think so either.
Because they said, again, I don't know what I don't know, but they said if you look at their ears when they're young, that it's an indicator of what color they'll be when they're older.
Okay.
And the tightness of the curl on the ear is also an indicator of what their coat might be like
Well,
later.
his ears are very wavy, so
Yeah.
you'll probably keep it. So do I have, Troy, I want your email so that you can get the information too, unless you two share an email.
We do not.
Okay.
PRIV.
PRIV
At AOL.
at AOL. Okay. And do I have yours?
I don't know that you do, but it's Lynn Privet, LYNN PRIVETTE at me.com.
At me.
At me.com.
Wow.
As in you and me.
Is that your own?
It's an old Apple.
Okay.
If you put iCloud, I would get it also.
I got
so,
you. Oh, I got you. I got
mhm.
you.
Yes, and we need to pay you, and I think you mentioned Zelle.
I take Zelle.
Okay, so just use your mobile number for Zelle.
Mobile number for
Okay.
Zelle. You don't have to do that right now. You can do that once you're home and all
Okay.
that.
And it's $350. I'm going by
$350
memory,
for the
which is
4.
questionable. Okay.
All right. So think about questions you have as
Mhm.
you're doing this. Write them down because you won't
Mhm.
remember them.
That's true.
But if you get stuck somewhere,
Mhm.
you don't stay stuck for a week. Text me.
Okay.
What is going on here? Sometimes the dog will become so magnetized to the mat and the crate that they don't want to come out. So you have to really coax them. You have to really be fun. You have to be more fun because they're going to do what they get reinforced for.
Mhm.
They don't get reinforced for coming out. So you can do treats on the ground anytime when you're not teaching this specific
Okay.
mat and crate work. And you really want that crate to be fun. The crate is fun.
Okay. Right now, he thinks it's just separating him from us, and so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not fun.
And it's not fun. Yes, that is definitely what he's thinking. So you want to make it really fun. You want your dog to have a learned emotional response that's positive about everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how you get unwanted behaviors. They have learned negative
Mm-hmm.
emotions, and then you end up with a dog that isn't that fun. I made noise with the paper. I did. I made noise with the paper.
Well, thank you very much.
My
I
pleasure.
I think this has been helpful.
You feel, so think of any questions you have. We'll address anything. You want tricks or other things?
Sure, I think that's fun.
Yeah.
We've never taught our dogs tricks, so
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
I like to give them a foundation. My specialty is teaching a dog behaviors that I want it to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I want it to do it voluntarily. I don't want to have to ask for it. You know, and you saw I have a well-trained dog, but there was too much excitement there, and I could have said sit till I. So take that into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Pick your moments when you're going to give an oral cue, and if they're not looking at you,
It's not gonna happen.
you're not there.
Well, that's just it. When he gets on the scent and he's gone,
Yes.
then I have to go run him down.
So we'll do. You'll do the recalls, the 2 different recalls this week, and then next week I'll give you games to play with them. And I have you take that further and further away. So I send you to the dollar store to get 6 cheap leashes, so that you have 36 feet of leash, so you can start to teach it. And just remember, move away from them. It's the antithesis of what you think it should be. But move away from them.
Okay. And we've got one long leash from our last dog that we've kept to, I don't know how long
15,
it
30
is.
foot.
It's probably 15
Yeah,
feet.
about
I'll
15.
measure it.
Yeah. All right. Okay. You ready? You ready, buddy?
Thank you.
Big noise, kiddo, big noise. Oh, no sound sensitivities, that's what it is.
Not that we found. I've done the hair dryer with them. Like all of our dogs